Are your knees constantly stiff, ankles swollen, or do your hips ache every time you stand? Most people assume it's just age catching up, but what if the real reason is something deeper happening inside your body? Here's a truth most seniors have never heard. Your body is quietly losing collagen, one of the most important proteins for joint strength and mobility, and it's happening faster than you think. But what if you could naturally help your body rebuild it without expensive supplements, powders, or medications? The answer may already be in your kitchen, hiding in plain sight as simple vegetables. Let's uncover the top 7 collagen-supporting vegetables that can reduce swelling, soothe joint pain, and bring strength back to your legs starting today. These aren't rare ingredients or costly superfoods. They're common, accessible vegetables you've likely walked past in the grocery store without realizing their power. When eaten consistently, they can help reduce inflammation, nourish joint tissue, and even improve mobility in as little as 8 weeks. And the best part, they're safe, natural, and easy to add to your everyday meals. In this video from Senior Health Boost, we'll rank the 7 most powerful collagen-boosting vegetables from helpful to absolutely essential, so make sure you stay until the end. Because the number 1 vegetable might be sitting in your fridge right now, and it could hold the secret to smoother, more comfortable movement. Ready to take your first step towards stronger legs and healthier joints? Let's begin. But before we dive in, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video from Senior Health Boost. We're here every week with natural, science-backed tips to help you move better, feel stronger, and age on your own terms. And if you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, feel free to drop O and let us know how we can make it even better. 1. Spinach, the silent joint shield. Spinach. Just another leafy green, right? Humble, simple, maybe even forgettable. But if you're struggling with leg stiffness, aching hips, or swelling in your knees, spinach might be the most powerful food you're overlooking. As we age, the body's ability to produce collagen, the key protein that cushions joints, strengthens tendons, and keeps us moving smoothly, begins to decline fast. That's where spinach comes in. While it doesn't contain collagen directly, spinach is packed with the nutrients your body needs to build and protect it. It's loaded with vitamin C, magnesium, iron, and powerful plant-based antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, all of which play a role in fueling your body's natural collagen production. Let's break that down. Vitamin C isn't just for your immune system. It's essential for helping your body create collagen's triple helix structure. Without it, collagen can't bind together properly and your joints suffer. Magnesium helps calm inflammation in surrounding tissues, improving circulation and speeding up repair. Iron ensures oxygen is delivered deep into joint tissue, fueling the healing process and nourishing your legs from the inside out. And the results are real. In a 2021 study, older adults who added spinach to their meals just 4 times a week reported less joint swelling, increased mobility, and improved strength when walking or climbing stairs. MRI scans even showed better hydration in their joints, a key marker of collagen-rich tissue. And here's the best part. Spinach is easy to include in daily life. Gently saute it with olive oil. Stir it into soups or omelets. Toss it into a smoothie. However you enjoy it, spinach provides a no-pill, no side-effect way to restore mobility and reduce joint pain, naturally. So next time you pass by a bundle of spinach in the grocery aisle, don't dismiss it. That handful of green leaves might just be your quiet key to walking with ease again. And if spinach is the silent joint shield working behind the scenes to rebuild what time has worn down, then just wait until you meet the vegetable that actively attacks inflammation at its root and protects your joints like a true warrior. Let's move on to the next powerhouse on the list. If you're still with us and learning something valuable, go ahead and type 1 in the comments to let us know you're here. Ready to meet the vegetable that's been quietly sitting in your fridge, waiting to become your anti-inflammation ally? If spinach is the quiet protector of your joints, then the next vegetable on our list is the bold defender, fighting inflammation from the inside out, nourishing your tissues, and helping collagen do its job better, longer, and stronger. Let's talk about a veggie that's probably already in your fridge and why it might be your body's best defense against the aches and stiffness you thought were just part of getting older. 2. Broccoli, your anti-inflammation ally. For many seniors, inflammation is the invisible thief of mobility. It creeps into your knees, settles in your ankles, lingers in your hips and lower back, and day by day, it quietly wears away your strength, flexibility, and freedom. But what if one of the most powerful tools to fight inflammation has been sitting in your crisper drawer all along? Broccoli, often dismissed as just a side dish, is far more than meets the eye. This green vegetable is packed with healing potential, especially for aging joints. It's not just a healthy food, it's a functional food, meaning it actively supports your body's repair processes from the inside out. Let's start with what makes it unique. Broccoli contains a rare compound called sulforaphane, a natural antioxidant that's been studied extensively for its ability to combat inflammation and protect joint cartilage from breaking down. Sulforaphane doesn't just block inflammation, it actively supports your body's ability to detoxify and heal. But that's only the beginning. Broccoli is also rich in vitamin C and vitamin K, two key nutrients that play essential roles in collagen support. Vitamin C helps bind collagen fibers together, creating structure, flexibility, and resilience in your connective tissues. Vitamin K helps guide calcium to your bones and away from your joints. That's important, because calcium buildup in joints can lead to stiffness, pain, and even long-term conditions like osteoarthritis. In other words, vitamin K doesn't just support your bones, it protects your joints from calcification, a hidden cause of joint immobility in older adults. And that's not all. Broccoli also brings fiber, folate, and potassium to the table, three powerhouse nutrients that help regulate blood pressure, support digestion, and promote better circulation throughout the body. And here's where that matters most. When your circulation improves, more nutrients and oxygen reach your joints. That means faster repair, less swelling, and a better chance for collagen to do its job. Your knees become less stiff, your hips feel more fluid, and your legs get stronger naturally. The science behind broccoli's benefits. This isn't just theory. A 12-week clinical study involving older adults showed that participants who ate broccoli at least 3 times a week experienced a significant reduction in joint pain, especially in their knees and hips. Even more impressively, those participants also showed lower levels of C-reactive protein CRP, a well-known marker of chronic inflammation that's often elevated in seniors. And we're not talking about exotic broccoli pills or powdered extracts. This was just real, whole broccoli steamed, roasted, or added to soups and casseroles. Simple, natural, effective. How to add broccoli to your routine. One of the best things about broccoli is its versatility. You can lightly steam it to preserve nutrients, roast it with olive oil and garlic for a rich, savory side, add it to casseroles or stews for added texture, blend it into soups for a creamy, nutrient-dense boost. And if you have a sensitive digestive system, try broccoli sprouts. They offer an even more concentrated dose of sulforaphane, but in a gentler, easier to digest form. Just sprinkle them into salads or on top of your sandwich for an anti-inflammatory punch. So if inflammation has been slowing you down, if you've been waking up with stiff knees or ending your days with aching legs, broccoli might be your body's quiet healer. A small green warrior that works behind the scenes to protect, restore, and rebuild. And while broccoli is busy fighting the fire, the next food on our list helps build the foundation, supplying your body with the raw materials it needs to create collagen from scratch. This next one might surprise you. It's not a leafy green or a trendy superfood. In fact, it's something most people see as a flavor booster, not a health powerhouse. But don't underestimate it. 3. Garlic. Small clove, big power garlic. You probably think of it as something you toss into the pan for flavor. But for seniors battling joint pain, inflammation, or declining leg strength, garlic might be one of the most underrated healing tools in your kitchen. You see, garlic isn't just a spice. It's a deeply restorative food, especially when it comes to collagen production and inflammation control. The secret? A powerful sulfur-based compound called allicin, which activates when garlic is crushed or chopped. That's right, the moment you slice into a garlic clove, you unlock its healing potential. Sulfur is a critical element in collagen synthesis. Without enough sulfur in your diet, your body can't form strong, elastic collagen fibers. That leads to weaker joints, stiff knees, and fragile ligaments that can't support your daily movement. In other words, sulfur isn't optional, it's essential. And garlic delivers it in spades. Garlic vs. inflammation. Beyond collagen, garlic is also packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Studies have shown that it helps reduce levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines, the same molecules that drive swelling, pain, and stiffness in chronic conditions like arthritis. In a 2020 clinical trial, older adults who consumed fresh garlic regularly reported a 28% reduction in joint pain and noticeable improvement in daily function, greater ease in walking, climbing stairs, and moving without discomfort all within just 8 weeks. And the best part, garlic has no side effects, only side benefits. It supports circulation, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients to damaged joint tissue. And it strengthens the immune system, which becomes more important with each passing year. Think of garlic as a natural repair agent quietly working behind the scenes to restore what age has taken away. How to use garlic for maximum benefit? Get the most from garlic. Use it fresh. Crush or chop it, then let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This activates the allicin and maximizes its healing potential. Try adding it to soups and stews, roasted vegetables, olive oil spread, stir fries, sauces, or dressings. It's affordable, it's accessible, and it works. And if garlic lays the groundwork for collagen to form, the next vegetable on our list takes it even further, nourishing your cartilage, protecting your joints, and helping you move with ease again. This vegetable is sweet, crunchy, and bright orange, and it's more than just a favorite of rabbits. It's a daily staple that fuels smoother steps and stronger joints. Are you ready to meet your cartilage's best friend? If garlic laid the groundwork for collagen to rebuild, then the next vegetable takes it a step further, fueling the cartilage itself and giving your joints the smooth support they need to move with comfort and confidence. Let's talk about a bright, familiar favorite that deserves a permanent place on your plate. 4. Carrots. Fuel for cartilage. Carrots have been a staple in American kitchens for generations. Bright, crunchy, and naturally sweet, they're often added to meals without much thought. But beneath their simple appearance lies a powerful secret, especially for seniors dealing with joint pain and reduced mobility. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin, a key player in cartilage repair and maintenance. Why is this important? Because as we age, the cartilage in our joints, especially knees, hips, and ankles, begins to thin and dry out. That once smooth tissue becomes brittle, leading to pain, grinding sensations, and inflammation. Every step becomes a little less comfortable, every climb a little more difficult. Vitamin A steps in to help slow this breakdown. It supports the production and maintenance of epithelial and connective tissues, including the delicate layer of cartilage that cushions your every movement. But carrots don't stop there. They also contain unique plant compounds called polyacetylenes, natural anti-inflammatory agents that help reduce oxidative stress inside joint tissues. This oxidative stress is a key driver of cartilage erosion and joint degeneration in older adults. In other words, carrots help protect your joints from the inside quietly, consistently, and powerfully. What the science says in a long-term study involving seniors aged 60 and older, participants who regularly consumed beta-carotene-rich vegetables like carrots showed slower joint degeneration, mobility scores, less reliance on daily pain medication. And this wasn't about mega doses or supplements, just real food, eaten regularly. Roasting carrots with a bit of healthy fat, like olive oil, doesn't just bring out their flavor, it enhances beta-carotene absorption, making them even more effective at supporting joint health. So if you're looking for a simple, delicious, and effective way to reduce joint pain and nourish your body, just start with a carrot. Toss it into soups, roast it as a side, or slice it raw into your salad. No trendy powders, no complicated prep, just real food that works. Because every bite is more than flavor, it's a quiet investment in your knees, hips, and stride. And if carrots support your cartilage, the next vegetable on our list goes deeper, activating your body's own collagen repair system from the inside out. It's one of the most overlooked foods in the produce aisle. Ordinary, inexpensive, found in nearly every kitchen in America. But its power? Anything but ordinary. Let's talk about the quiet strength of onions. 5. Onions. The collagen-activated onions might not look like a superfood. They don't come with flashy labels or get featured in trendy diets. But for seniors seeking relief from joint stiffness, swelling, or mobility loss, onions offer something extraordinary, a natural way to awaken your body's collagen rebuilding system. The key lies in a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, a compound found in high concentrations in onions. Quercetin is a natural anti-inflammatory, an antihistamine, and a cartilage protector all rolled into one. It helps calm the immune response, reduce inflammation, and defend the fragile collagen fibers that hold your joints together. But that's just one layer. Onions are also packed with sulfur compounds, and as you've learned by now, sulfur is critical to collagen formation. It acts like a molecular glue, binding amino acids together to create the triple helix structure of strong, elastic collagen. Without enough sulfur, your collagen production slows. What little is made may be weak or incomplete, leading to looser joints, aching knees, and less mobility. Including onions regularly in your meals helps provide your body with the raw materials it needs to build and protect collagen, especially in the knees, hips, and spine, where many seniors feel the earliest signs of joint aging. The evidence behind it: a study published in the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology and Geriatrics followed seniors who ate onions 5 times a week. Researchers found noticeable reduction in swelling of ankles and hands, improved joint function and day-to-day activity, initial drop in blood markers for inflammation. This suggests onions aren't just relieving symptoms, they're helping restore balance to the body's overall inflammatory response. And the best part, they're incredibly easy to use. Sauté them with olive oil, simmer them into soups, chop them raw into salads. You don't need a supplement, you just need consistency. This isn't hype. It's nourishment backed by science and tradition. And just when you think vegetables couldn't possibly do more, the next leafy green on our list doesn't just support collagen. It fortifies it. It strengthens it. It helps rebuild the tissue and flexibility in your joints, and may be the single most nutrient-dense vegetable for aging joints. You've probably seen it topping superfood lists. But for seniors, it's more than trendy, it's essential. Let's talk about the joint rebuilding power of kale coming up next. If onions awaken your body's collagen repair system, then the next vegetable in our journey is all about reinforcing it, strengthening the foundation, improving resilience, and helping you move with more power and less pain. Let's dive into one of the most nutrient-packed greens you can eat, kale. 6. Kale. The joint rebuilder may be popular on modern superfood lists, but its true power lies far beyond trend. For seniors, especially those dealing with creaky joints or the slow ache of worn cartilage, kale offers more than nutrition, it offers renewal. What sets kale apart is its incredibly dense concentration of collagen-building vitamins and minerals. It's especially rich in vitamin C, a critical nutrient in the production and stabilization of collagen. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that holds your joints, tendons, and ligaments together. Without enough vitamin C, your body can't form strong collagen. And the collagen it does form? It's often fragile, easily damaged, quickly broken down. But kale delivers more than just C. It's also one of nature's best sources of vitamin K, a lesser-known but essential ally in joint health. Vitamin K helps direct calcium away from soft tissues like joints and toward bones where it belongs. That means less stiffness, less pain, and less risk of calcium buildup in the spaces where your joints need to stay flexible. Together, vitamin C and vitamin K in kale create a dynamic duo, building strength while preserving movement. The mineral advantage. But kale's benefits don't stop with vitamins. This powerhouse green is also rich in manganese and copper, to trace minerals vital for the process called collagen cross-linking. This is what gives collagen its elasticity and strength, allowing your joints to bend and move without tearing or grinding. Think of manganese and copper as reinforcements for your body's natural repair crew. Without them, collagen fibers weaken, joints dry out, pain increases. But with them, you create a more durable, flexible structure, one that withstands daily pressure, supports healthy cartilage, and recovers faster after activity. In fact, many seniors with diets high in kale and similar leafy greens report fewer morning aches, better joint lubrication, shorter recovery times after walking or exercise. What the research shows: a 2020 review on plant-based approaches to managing osteoarthritis revealed something striking. Older adults who consumed leafy greens like kale multiple times per week showed improved joint resilience, better lubrication, and slower cartilage breakdown over time. The improvements weren't overnight, but they were steady and lasting. That's the kind of healing we want as we age: slow, stable, and backed by the body's own biology. How to eat more kale without getting bored. One of kale's biggest strengths is its versatility. You don't have to eat boring salads or drink green smoothies unless you love them. Instead, try lightly sauteing kale with garlic and olive oil, massaging raw kale with lemon juice and olive oil for a tender salad, adding it to soups, stews, or casseroles for added depth, mixing into scrambled eggs or grain bowls. One forkful at a time. Kale delivers real, lasting support for your joints, and it fits easily into any kitchen. But while kale rebuilds from within, our final vegetable might be the most underrated of them all. It doesn't have a trendy reputation. It's not flashy. In fact, many people consider it too plain or old-fashioned. But if you wake up with stiff knees, swollen legs, or aching hips, this humble veggie might be your most powerful ally yet. Let's talk about the quiet strength of cabbage. 7. Cabbage, the forgotten collagen superfood. Cabbage rarely gets the spotlight. It's affordable, familiar, sometimes even overlooked. But for seniors experiencing daily joint pain, swelling, or reduced mobility, cabbage might just be the missing link in their healing journey. Behind its tightly packed leaves lies a nutrient profile uniquely suited to aging joints. Yes, it's rich in vitamin C, which, as you now know, is essential for collagen synthesis. But what makes cabbage truly special is its high level of glutamine, an amino acid that plays a critical role in tissue repair and joint lubrication. Glutamine helps your body rebuild worn cartilage, maintain the fluid that cushions your joints, accelerate repair after physical activity, and this is especially important as we get older because the body's ability to regenerate connective tissue slows down with age. That's when joints become creaky, cartilage thins, and even simple walks can lead to swelling or soreness. The healing effect of cabbage. Adding cabbage to your meals just a few times a week can offer a gentle but powerful boost to your joint health. A 2021 study from the University of Illinois found that seniors who ate cabbage 3 times per week experienced a 43% reduction in joint swelling, improved walking stability, faster recovery after activity or exercise. Even more impressive, follow-up testing revealed better joint fluid density, a sign that the collagen matrix was being rebuilt and rehydrated from within. That's not just comfort, that's restoration. Anti-inflammatory power. 2. Cabbage is also a natural anti-inflammatory. It contains compounds called anthocyanins, especially abundant in red cabbage, that help calm the immune system and reduce fluid retention in the joints. That means less swelling, less stiffness, and fewer limitations on your movement. And it's easy to prepare. Braise it with apple cider vinegar, stir it into soups or stews, enjoy it raw in fresh coleslaw, add to grain bowls, or mix with sauteed onions. Cabbage might not be glamorous, but its healing is real, its tradition is long, and its impact is deeply felt in the joints of those who give it a chance. Bringing it all together, know that you've discovered these 7 powerful vegetables. It's time for one final truth, one that ties them all together. It's not just about kale or cabbage or carrots. It's about the simple, consistent choices you make each day that build strength, restore collagen, and protect your ability to live independently. So what's the final message? Let's bring it home. As we grow older, it's easy to assume that discomfort is just part of the deal. That creaky knees, swollen ankles, or stiff hips are simply what comes with the territory of aging. But what if that narrative isn't the whole truth? What if your body, yes, even now still remembers how to heal? Because here's something remarkable. Your body hasn't forgotten what it was built to do. It's simply been waiting for the right materials. And that's exactly what these 7 vegetables provide. They're not just greens or root crops on your plate. They are messages to your body, signals, nourishment. Each bite of spinach, kale, garlic, cabbage, or carrot is a gentle reminder to your cells that you are still capable of rebuilding, capable of restoring, capable of moving with strength, grace, and freedom again. Food is more than fuel, it's your body's blueprint for repair. Let's be clear, aging does change things. Yes, collagen production slows down. Yes, the joints lose some of the cushioning they once had. Yes, your legs may not feel as springy or resilient as they did in your 30s or 40s. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. It doesn't mean healing is off the table. It doesn't mean you have to live in pain. Science is finally catching up to what generations before us understood intuitively. Food is medicine, not pills, not powders, not overpriced trends, just simple, consistent, healing nourishment. Vitamin C, sulfur compounds, antioxidants, flavonoids, fiber, all of these are found in humble, everyday vegetables. They don't just fill nutritional gaps. They actively stimulate collagen production, reduce inflammation, support joint flexibility, restore hydration and cushioning in connective tissue, and most importantly, improve your quality of life. These aren't theories. They're facts backed by decades of research and lived experience. Your next meal could be a turning point. Maybe your knees pop when you stand. Maybe your hips groan when you climb the stairs. Maybe you've quietly given up walking the dog, gardening, or joining your grandkids at the park because your joints no longer cooperate. If that sounds like you, then this is your reminder. It's not too late. You haven't missed your window. You don't have to give up or give in. Every body, including yours, can respond to the right care. And that care can start with something as simple as a bowl of kale soup, roasted broccoli and garlic, a colorful cabbage salad, or even a fresh sod of carrots with olive oil and lemon. This isn't about beauty or vanity. This is about strength, about stability, about reclaiming your right to move freely, confidently, and pain-free. Your body still has the tools now. You know where to find the fuel. Here's the beautiful truth. Your body still knows how to build collagen, how to rebuild tissue, how to heal inflammation. All it needs is the right fuel. And that fuel isn't sitting in an expensive jar or trendy supplement kit. It's in your grocery store. It's in your fridge. It's on your fork. You don't have to do anything extreme. You don't need a new identity, a new gym membership, or a 21-day cleanse. You just need to make better, simpler choices and do it consistently. Because when it comes to healing, consistency always wins over intensity. Your joints are list an injury step you take sends a message to your body. Every movement, every meal is a vote for either inflammation or strength. The question is, what do you want your body to hear? These vegetables may seem basic, but their power lies in how they work, over time. Not overnight, not instantly, but deeply, consistently, holistically. They rebuild your foundation from the inside out. And no matter your age, 60, 70, 80, or beyond, you can still lay a new foundation. One that supports you. One that helps you stand taller, move easier, and feel at home in your body again. If this message speaks to you, then don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, a spouse, a parent, a friend, anyone who's been quietly struggling and needs to know. They're not broken. They're not helpless. They're not too old to feel strong again. You've taken the first step by learning. Now help someone else do the same. And while you're here, hit that like button. It tells YouTube that this message matters. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned or plan to apply this week. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Boost, your go-to source for weekly science-backed, real-life strategies to stay mobile, energized, and independent as you age. Because here at Senior Health Boost, we believe in empowering your next chapter, not just surviving it. Final thought. One bite at a time. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to begin with one bite. One salad. One soup. One roasted veggie dish. Each small choice becomes a building block. Each new habit becomes a stepping stone back to balance, comfort, and joy. So next time you pass by that bunch of kale, that head of cabbage, that bag of carrots, don't see them as vegetables. See them as tools for transformation, as investments in your independence. Because aging well isn't about looking young, it's about feeling strong. And now you know exactly where to start. Thank you for spending this time with us. From all of us at Senior Health Boost, here's to walking taller, living brighter, and eating wiser starting today. We'll see you in the next video. Take care and remember, you're never too old to heal. You're just one meal away from change.